So hey guys, this is Dave Art. I'm actually in the car driving back from Vegas, and a thought came to my mind that I wanted to get out there and share immediately, because it's that type of year when a lot of a lot of my clients are athletes, or do fitness events or other type of shows, and they're always hitting me with questions around how do I make my Instagram better? How do I get more followers? And I kind of spent the weekend kind of looking through, everyone's feed and kind of getting a gauge on what everyone's doing. And the majority of the people that I follow are making the same mistakes that they made last year, the same mistakes that they made the year before, and it kind of just goes on and on and on. So I want each of you to concentrate, those of you who are trying to build your following, trying to get your message out there, I want you to concentrate on these three things over the next 2 weeks. The first is, if my Instagram feed was a magazine, would people read it? Does it have a theme? Does it have a concept? Is it put out there with regularity? Are the images that I'm providing consistent? I didn't say great, I didn't say properly lit, I didn't say professional, I didn't say shot by me. Are they consistent? When I look at them, do I have an expectation of what I'm going to see, so that way, just like a magazine publication, I want to come back and subscribe and read it and enjoy it over and over again. The other thing is, increasingly, the Instagram story is where people are going to be engaging with you. If you're like all of my clients and all of my friends, we're spending less and less time in our actual feed scrolling down there and liking pictures. For most people, they're treating their Instagram just like Snapchat. They're basically going into the IG story at the top and they're watching those videos. People, for the most part, are passive. They don't like to do a ton of reading. They more want to be entertained. But what that means is that then you have to kind of put yourself out there. You have to create video and you have to show your face and you have to engage with them. And for many, that's kind of scary. But if you're basically on here to try and grow your following and engage with people and network, well, that's what it's all about. And you're going to have to do more of it. The third thing, and the thing that, I see over and over again, is you got to be yourself. We don't need, let me just put it into, what I do as a photographer. My buddy Mike, Orangutan, he's killing that lane. The world does not need another Mike. Doesn't need another Ryan Dwyer. It doesn't need another Chase. And so it's my responsibility to kind of define who I am and create a whole different lane, a whole different kind of perspective on my work and my art. Because if I'm going to do the exact same type of photography as Mike, well, then why wouldn't they just go watch Mike? And I see this all the time with athletes and with models. Their page is just a replication of everything else that's out there. I can tell you, 9 times out of 10, I don't even know where the people live. They're so disengaged from their community and their area that they could be in my backyard. I wouldn't even know, because nothing in their story relates to, their neighborhood or their state or anything about where they live or who they hang out with. And that's kind of crazy, because if I were to engage you on the street as your friend, those would be the first things we would talk about. The people who we have in common, where you like to go eat, where you work out, and all that stuff is missing as people try to replicate what's already out there. So I just want to kind of put that out there. I have decided that for 2018, I'm going to put either a live video or some type of created video on my IG story every single day. I came up with the thought about half an hour ago, and my first impulse was, when I get back to my house, I'm going to figure out some place to, set up the lighting and all that. And I was like, no, wrong, Dave. That's exactly what you're telling people not to do, which is, don't wait to be perfect. Start today. Fire up that live button, fire up the IG, fire up that camera, fire up that YouTube, and begin today. Begin engaging your audience, sharing yourself, being authentic, and you will see phenomenal attachment and growth. All right? If you have any questions, you know how to hit me up. You can either DM me, not really a fan of that, Or better yet, you can drop me an email to me@realdavidart.com or text me. My phone number and all that's in my bio. I got this really cool thing that I'm going to be doing tonight that basically gives you like 5 links out of your bio link. I'll explain it all later this week, but I heard it on a podcast, and it's a really cool idea, and I'm going to put that into effect later this week. All right? Talk to you guys later. Try and end this thing without killing myself. There we go.